Hello, everybody. I hope you are having a wonderful week so far. Dr. Niikee'sha Fae here, mystic mentor, wisdom teacher, intuitive guide, divine light channel. So I was sitting with my beautiful guides just before, reflecting on, what we'd like to share about today. And, given that, if not all of you, perhaps, that have come to this transmission who engage with this group are interested in intuition. And, intuition is really fascinating in that we all have it. And there can be this misnomer that we're not gifted, we can't do it. But the truth is that it is our innate ability. It is something that is within all of us because it is us. And a lot of the self-doubts, what I call faulty programming that we acquire through our lives about being separate to our higher self, being separate to our inner world, simply isn't true. We are already our higher self. And it's creating the conditions to attune to that deeper layer of ourselves that allows us to connect with intuitive information. And so I'm often asked, how do you do it? And there's to create the conditions to come into alignment so that we can attune to the information is like tuning a radio. We need to have the dial on the right frequency to pick up the wavelength that we're plugging into. And so how we affect our frequency is by what we think and feel. Like, it's pretty much that simple. How we think and feel creates our frequency. And because we're not taught to be self-aware, because we're not taught to even acknowledge our emotions, that a lot of the time our subconscious has its way with us. Like, we believe that we're all the problems that we have. We believe that we're not capable. We believe we're not lovable. All of the different untruths that can be stuck in our subconscious is what creates the dulled frequency. And all of these heavier type of what I call densities, or slower vibrating thought forms, lower frequency information, is what keeps us separate from our beautiful higher self and higher frequency information. It's not that it's not there, and it's not that we can't connect in with it, because it is already us. It's just we get so much stuck in this and don't even realize we're stuck in this, because it becomes what we're used to. It's often how we've grown up and how our family grew up, and our family's family grew up, and our family's family grew up with, particular beliefs about all of those things that aren't in alignment with who we truly be as our, higher self beingness. And so as we allow ourselves to meet the thoughts and beliefs that make us feel bad, it's not hard to identify when, we're not feeling good what's making us not feel good, but not looking outside of us, like what within us is not making us feel good, that we can start to, unpack some of those layers and, identify where they're not true. They're not benefiting us. Like they are a truth in a way that it's a way that we've been living maybe all of our lives, all of our ancestors' lives, but it's not the truth. It's not the ultimate truth that you are your higher self as well. You're not stuck in all of this milieu of problems. They might be there, but this is also here. But we're not taught about this. We're not taught about the freedom and how we can untangle ourselves from this reality by allowing this reality to come more into being. And so breathing into that and just noticing how that feels for you. And noticing if there is any resistance or any, tension around that at all, where you might feel that in your body. And as you breathe into it, asking what it's here to share with you. What is it here to share with you to help you create change? That's why we have these beliefs that then create the scenarios. It's not actually the other way around. We often think that it's the situations that create how we feel. But what ultimately begins the story is how we feel that then creates the outside world. There's a lot of more and more information coming out about the laws of energy and how energy works. And energy literally magnetizes itself. And so when we are in situations that we may not be happy with, that aren't really a match to our beautiful higher self beingness or our beautiful heart and soul's desires, we have the opportunity to create change around that. And how the reason that energy magnetizes itself is to show us what's actually happening. And so when we're feeling, bad about something on the inside, we attract those situations to us, not to make us suffer, but to help us create change. And unfortunately, we're just not taught that. And, so these things that come into our lives that are seemingly problematic, and whilst they feel really, really intense and terrible while it's happening, there's a gift in that for us to create change, for us to be able to shift the internal world so that the external shifts. And this is just how energy operates. It's the laws of the universe, and unfortunately we're never told that. I'm going to go to a beautiful caller in a moment, but I really felt that if you are interested in learning more about the laws of the universe or hearing more and having a beautiful embodying process, I am running a circle group on this Saturday coming up for the new moon, solar eclipse energy as well. And we're going to firstly share a transmission about the laws of energy to really support you to find liberation more easily. Because the main problem is that we just don't know this stuff. And, once we know, we can then become empowered to create our lives differently. And so if you're interested in joining me in Circle, it's a live circle. There'll be a recording afterwards as well. Just reach out. I can send you some more information about that. Or if you pop on my website and you scroll down to the bottom, I always have the upcoming events and things like that. And so I'd love to connect with you in person one day if that's something that resonates with you. So we have Dee here. Dee from Brooklyn, New York. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Lovely to have you here,
How you doing?
joining us here.
Yeah, I'm here.
What would you like to bring forward today? Did you have something particularly?
General, but this my boyfriend's getting on my nerves. He keeps begging me for money and stuff, but he have a drug habit.
Yeah.
He called me this morning about money. I'm gonna regret it. I don't know what he mean by that. And it's like really stressing me out because I've been working and then I quit. And it's like I'm underneath him, but I can't. There's too much stress. So I'm trying to pull away for a while.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to take a moment just to tune in to your energy and just see what would like to come forward.
Okay.
And so what I'm sensing is there's a whole lot of distortion, or there's a whole lot of disharmony in the energy around you. And usually when I see that in the energy around, it's energy that's stuck in the nervous system. So it's stuck creating stress. But what it feels like is it's a lot of other people's stuff.
Yeah, it is. But it's more him, my uncle, my sister. It's my daughter.
And so it feels like
it's too much.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like all of this energy of everybody else's that you're carrying. It's almost like your beautiful, kind heart is there supporting people around you, but at the same time, you're taking on their energy or taking on their problems.
They burden, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so what happens when that happens is all of your nervous system is getting so filled up with everybody else's stuff that it's making it difficult for you to not be stressed. Even when things might not be stressy, you're actually carrying this remnants of everybody else's stress. And so what's really important for you is to take some time for yourself.
That's what I'm doing. I've been staying away for a while from my husband. I took like almost 3 weeks away from him because he keeps manipulating me and not says, you don't love me, knowing I do love him. He's accusing me of cheating. He's accusing me when he wants money, I'm supposed to give to him. No, that's not how that works.
Yeah, definitely. And, all of this energy that you're holding of other people's, I'm going to share a really beautiful process with you that you can use to help to clear your energy field. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Right. So what you might do is imagine that you're somewhere in nature. Do you have a favorite place that you like to go?
I like to go by water.
The water?
Yeah, the water or park, something like that, like water. I have to go to Roseland Island where the water at, but the other, yeah.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we're going to go on a little journey.
Okay.
And so I'll get for you to imagine that you're walking on a pathway?
Mm-hmm.
Are you able to see a pathway or be aware that there's a pathway?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So as you walk along the pathway, notice it winding,
Mm-hmm.
and it starts to make its way down towards the beach, a beautiful ocean. And on the side of the ocean, there's a beautiful grove of trees. And as you start to walk over towards the trees, there's one of them that has a beautiful grassy knoll just right at its base, the perfect place for you to sit and lean your back up against the tree. Are you able to connect with that?
I used to do that too. I used to do that
Yeah.
in the summertime.
Yeah, definitely. And if you can get outside, you can do this outside as well, if you can get in nature. But if you can't, it's good to, you can just imagine it as well because it works the same. And so as you imagine you're resting your back up against the tree, just becoming aware of your energy field. See if you can notice where your energy field is sitting around your body. It might be close or far out.
Now my headache went away.
Yeah, so imagining that field and then imagining the outside rim of that field. We call that the etheric rim. And from that rim, now imagining cords coming out of that rim and going down into the earth, right into the light in the center of the earth. You able to connect with that?
Mm-hmm.
And so what these etheric cords are doing is acting like a little vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gently drawing that energy, all of that energy in your energy field that's not yours.
Mm-hmm.
And as you breathe and relax, just relaxing, feeling the earth beneath you and feeling that beautiful tree supporting you. And those etheric cords are clearing the energy, and just clearing all of that energy that's not yours. Recognizing that it's not yours to carry either.
Mm-hmm.
And as you anchor and soften a little more into the beautiful grass and that tree that's holding you, how does that feel for you?
Feel good.
Yeah. And just simply, can you even soften a little more, feeling that energy of support, feeling that tree really holding you and the earth holding you, that beautiful soft grass.
Mm-hmm.
And all of that energy just falling away out of your energy field, going down into the earth to be shifted back to light.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing really well. Just taking a few more breaths here, just let the tears flow. It's beautiful. We're just letting go of all of the old, all of that stuff that it's not serving you.
Right. I've been crying lately too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. Just allowing it all to fall away.
Yeah, and I have a purple candle, lavender candle, right here in the middle of my floor. I'm believing in candles and praying.
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful. So all this the stuff that's other people's, it's not yours. And as you allow all
I
that
had this since I was 13.
yeah. You just allow all of that to fall away. And as it falls away, it allows more space for your true being to be present, the truth of who you are. I'll get you to come into your heart space. And as you imagine you're breathing in and out through your heart space, are you able to connect with that?
Yes.
And as you continue to breathe in and out of your heart space, it's bringing your awareness right into the very, very center of your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing a beautiful candle in there. Beautiful candle.
The purple one, right in the middle of my floor. Yeah, I light it every night, and I blows it out after 12.
Yeah, just imagining that beautiful candlelight glowing deep within you.
And it smells good.
And as you breathe into it, it becomes brighter and more vibrant. And it's activating that remembering your light, that you're this beautiful light. This is the real you, this beautiful light.
Mm. And I'm lighting it every day, no dark marks. It's nothing but clear, the glass.
Yeah. And just keep breathing into your beautiful light and welcoming it forward.
Okay. Oh, it's moving.
Yeah.
I'm like somebody blown into it. What's going on?
Yeah. And you just, as you keep breathing into it, it's growing and expanding.
It looks like getting higher.
See if you can get that to fill all of your heart space with this beautiful light.
Mm-hmm.
And this beautiful light is you. Allowing yourself to receive that remembering that this is the real you.
Okay. My favorite color is purple. My candle has always got to be purple.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a very high frequency color.
Mm-hmm.
So we might weave some of that in. So as you imagine your light, just weaving a beautiful purple spiral through the light in your heart space.
Mm-hmm.
And this purple light is bringing with it insight, the power of insight for you. So you can connect in with your heart and know what's right for you and what isn't.
Right.
And as you breathe into that, allow yourself to receive that from your inner wisdom, your deepest truth, that knowing of what's right for you and what isn't.
Mm-hmm.
And just breathing that in as deeply as you can. And so this practice is one that you can use as often as you like. Just take yourself to a tree or imagine you're at a tree. Really sit at the tree, resting back. Allow all of the other people's stuff to leave down the etheric cords just to clear your energy field first. And then come into your beautiful heart space. Connect with your light. Bring your light forward. Weave the purple energy into your beautiful heart space. And as you sit in that energy, you can connect with your highest self wisdom. And so whenever you're unsure of what to do, sit with your higher self and you will know. Just breathing into that. How's that feeling for you?
I feel great. Because I usually
play with the sparkles. More sparkles. That's it. Sit with the sparkles. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull up your etheric cords. We've got like 60 seconds before I have to go. We're getting booted off. But you just pull up those etheric cords. Thank the beautiful tree. Thank your beautiful self. Thank the beautiful ocean that's just over the edge. And then walking back along the path. And then walking all the way back into the seat where you are, wherever you're seated in the now. And as you take your time and bringing any gentle movements back, as you bring yourself back into the moment, bring your beautiful light woven with the purple with you, because you can invoke it whenever you like for you to hold that and know your truth.